where let, const, and the scope of the variables are important concepts when you are working with the values of variables. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Hemant Panchal, and in this session we will learn about the where, let, const, and scope of the variables inside the function, outside the function. So let's see how ES5 and ES6 supports their declarations. So ES5 supports where and ES6 supports let and const. Now let's check. We will do it practically, so it will make you more clear about this where, let, and const. So here it is a plain HTML. In this plain HTML, in the script tag, we will do the coding for ES5, and we will also do the coding for ES6. So let's declare a variable with a where. I will say full name equal to Hemant Panchal, and I will print same variable name. Okay. In ES6 also I will write same code, but I will write here Hemant only. Let's go to the browser. So here you can see Hemant Panchal and Hemant. So first program has printed Hemant Panchal here and then Hemant. Now here you can see I have declared same variable name again where and again where. Actually this is not a correct way. Okay. So in ES6 let's see how it works. Let me declare this as a let. Okay. Now let's go to the browser and let's refresh. Okay, it has shown an error that identifier full name has already been declared. When I click here, you can see error is showing here. Okay, so now let's go back here. I will change this to let. But let, actually we need to use let only. So this is how let works. Now let's see about the scope of the variables. Let me comment all these things. Where full name equal to Panchal. Let me print full name console.log and full name. So I will print full name here and I will call the function. Again I will print full name here. Okay. And here again I will declare full name equal to command. So I have declared the same variable name here and here. Okay. Outside the block function and inside the function. Now let's see what it prints at this line and what it prints at this line. Okay, you can see Hemant and you can see Hemant Panchal. Okay, so it has executed this line. It has stored the full name Hemant Panchal in this variable. Then it again came in this method because it has called here. It has again stored Hemant in this variable and it has printed only Hemant in the first line and then Hemant Panchal. The scope of this variable is limited to this block only. Okay, but it has printed the same complete full name at this line. It has not overridden the original variable name. Okay, this will happen in same case if I declare this as a let. It has allowed me to declare the same. Now you can see it has at this time it has allowed me to declare the variable. Okay, now let's remove this function and let's see how this works without the functions. I have declared here full name. Again, I have declared full name. I have bypassed this request to this line, so it will execute this line, then it will print the full name. See, it has printed Hemant and Hemant twice. Why? So, first it has stored Hemant Panchal in this full name. Then it has overridden the full name. Original full name is overridden. In this case, it has printed Hemant, and it has also been printed Hemant here. Now, let's see what happens if I declare this as a let. Okay. So first it has printed Hemant and it has printed Hemant Panchal. So full name here, it has stored Hemant Panchal here. With the let full name, it has stored Hemant in full name. It has printed this full name here, but original full name is not overridden, and this full name is printed here. So this is how let works with a where. Now let's see if I can declare let variable twice. Let full name. Let's check. Oh, it has shown an error that full name is already exist. Okay, so this is not allowed here. Now let's see this let global full name and block inside the block full name, how this works. So they are working as expected. Okay, this has a different scope and this has a global scope. So basically this is a private scope to this if method, but this is a global scope. Now let's see how looping works with this where and let keyword. I have commented this code for I equal to 0, I is less than 5, I plus plus, console.log I where I. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 has printed. Now let me print I at this line also. Oh, it has printed 5 also. But I should be limited to this for loop only. But outside the for loop also it has printed I. Now let's see what happens with the let keyword. Okay. It has printed for 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and then it has shown that I is not defined. So at this position the scope of I is removed. So this is how let works in loop. Okay, moving to next, let's see about constant, how constant works. So constant, let's say pi value. Let me declare as is, and I will print console.log I, sorry log pi, and I will print here. Okay. So what it says, missing the initializer in const declaration. So constant value always requires some values. Okay, so what I will do, I will 3.14. I can write 3.14. Let's see, it has printed 3.14. Okay, so this is how scope works. This basically scope is like life of the variables where it can be used or what values variables inside the outside the block. This is all about the scope. So we have private variables and global variables. Private variables are limited inside to the functions where global variables can be used outside of the functions. And a constant values that never change in the program. Example value of pi 3.14 can be assigned to const variable and this never changes. Now let me if I change the value of pi again. Let's say pi equal to 0. So it has given me an error assignment to this const variable. Okay, so error is at this position. So this is how it works. What we learned about that, we saw about var, let and const.